Spiritual capture and release is the phenomenon of spiritual possession then abandonment within a human. Let's take a deep dive into possession and its effects. Spiritual possession then abandonment, also known as spiritual capture and release, has puzzled and intrigued humans throughout history. While this concept is often associated with paranormal or spiritual beliefs, it is also essential to consider how it intersects with one's mental health. Conditions like bipolar disorder and borderline personality disorder shows us this, along with the notion that this could also be a generational curse. In this case, we are looking at a time-set generational curse, a curse that was placed on a person to be activated at a certain point in their life. Here in this clip, I believe that this is a man who has been possessed by a murderous, rageful spirit. As I watch this video over and over and read his story, more than likely this spirit stemmed from his great-grandfather on his father's side. Tyrone Terrell Johnson, 42, was found guilty in 2021 for the murder of his live-in girlfriend and her 10-year-old son. According to Terrell, he and his girlfriend argued over television and whether or not he should watch a football game. After heated words and a couple of blows, Terrell decided to pick up a blicky and began to spray it at his girlfriend and her son. Without having to discuss the physicalities of how wrong this was morally, I want to look at this from a spiritual tip. We're all humans who live in a body and possess a soul. And without proper spiritual hygiene and anchoring and protection, we are prone to spiritual possessions. Now, you may not be aware of this, but oftentimes when you are dealing with the person, you are more than likely not dealing with them. You will be surprised at the amount of possessed people that you come in contact with in a day. In this case, this man was used as a vessel to commit a heinous crime. Now, I do feel like this was a time-set curse on both Terrell and his girlfriend's life. One for her to be killed and one for him to be put away for life. Individual curses intersecting with each other on the physical plane. Why? Where did it come from? Why did it choose them? Here in this clip, you see a Terrell Johnson confused right after murdering his then girlfriend and her son. Watch how the spirit used him and then abandoned him.
That's good. I'm gonna hold up.
Tyrone, we need you to breathe for us, all right? Because if your eyes open, like if you pass out, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Do it with me, ready? Just, okay. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, man, okay? We're good, man. I appreciate it. Deep breath, deep breath.
Started firing. I mean, were you doing this?
I was just firing, sir.
But were you firing at her?
I was just firing.
Did it hit her?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did she fall to the ground?
She fell up, and I just kept firing, and I rolled up, and the buzz was coming, and I just kept firing.
Leaving him, the person, the human, confused. Now, this is not an excuse for his actions. This is an acknowledgement for what can happen to a human who lacks spiritual hygiene. This is what can happen to a person who does not tap into the shadows of their bloodline. For both Terrell, his girlfriend, and her son. Now, looking at Terrell's video over and over and over again, it was very easy to identify the spirits of rage, abandonment, and rejection that surrounded him. Spirits that more than likely have been following him since birth, that has been watching him since before he came on this earth. Spirits that have already been running rampant in his bloodline with the other men in his family. Rage, rejection combined itself into one and turned into murder. And the spirit of murder crept in for just a moment, used him, and then left him. Now, Terrell was sentenced to life in prison and death. As sad as this case is, we can't mourn the flesh because it was only ever temporary. We can only ask for elevation of the soul. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and share for more.